All sorts of different stuff. That's same for us. We take the same type of vitamins, medicine, for joints, for things like that. I was giving Gabriel his fish oil this morning. I hopped the fence, I gave Journey his, and I walked over between all these bushes, and he was sitting in the exact same spot as he is now. And I was talking, and I thought he heard me, but I walked up, I got close to him, I said, "Hi, Gabriel," and he like barked at me. He turned around, he jumped, he was terrified, he didn't realize I was there. So tigers, even though they're 482 or 471 pounds like he is, they can get scared of very, very small things. All right, Gabriel, come on, bud. Hi, Jern. You want to stand up? Big tall boy. You gonna get that? You gonna get it? He's thinking about it. Oh, he's in Phoenix. And in Arizona, it's not legal to own one of these guys as a pet. But somebody had purchased them 8 years ago, as a pet to have in his house. He was walking him on a leash when he got a call from Damon Fish saying, I'm sorry, that's not a call from Damon Fish. When Damon Fish came, surprised him, and said, "We're arresting you. You cannot have a tiger in your house." So he was confiscated. Then going through all the paperwork for Journey, they found that he actually had paperwork for a second tiger. That was going to be Gabriel over there. And I'm going to see if I can maneuver Gabriel over here. Your turn. I don't blame you, bud. We'll see if I can get Journey. So the reason I'm throwing Journey away like that is because he is the owner of this fence line. He is the one that's in charge here. If I was to call Gabriel over while Journey was over here, Journey would not be very happy with him. Here, I'm gonna make you stand up. So you guys see the difference in their color code though, right? Yeah. Orange, very white. This is the similar siblings, or these guys are siblings born in the same litter. The reason that he is white and he's orange though is all based off of genetics. So it's all based off of actually a lot of inbreeding. In the United States and all across the world, people see this coat and they say he's beautiful, right? Is that what you thought when he walked up, was what a gorgeous cat? Yeah. Well, with a gorgeous cat like him, people wanted to breed and have this. This trait you're seeing here, this is a recessive trait. You don't naturally find this in the wild because Journey there is an ambush predator. Even though he's 400 pounds, he still sits in a green bush and a brown bush, and he sits there and he waits. Most prey animals see in a diachromatic vision, orange, green, brown, all the same color to them. Imagine this sitting in a bush and waiting and trying to hide. It doesn't go well, right? You see it pretty well from pretty far away. So this guy being an ambush predator, he can't survive that way. He can't hunt, he can't get any food. They don't naturally live out in the wild. They don't survive, they can't do it. So somebody actually found one in the 70s in the wild and said, okay, I'm going to take it because I know it's going to die, and I'm going to breed it and see what I get. They got all orange traits from the first breeding that they did with an orange tigress. Then they bred them with a couple more orange tigresses, and it still resulted in all orange babies. That's because this trait is so recessive that you very rarely even find it out in the wild. And in captivity, we don't find it very often naturally anyway. But what he decided to do, he understood genetics enough to go, well, if I breed him with his daughter, she's going to have a recessive trait, and I'm going to get white babies. And he did. So unfortunately, the most lineage we have for our white tigers resulted from that one lineage. How many white tigers do we have today? We have a lot. And it all came from one bottleneck effect. That means these guys are born with a lot of health problems. Their joints are really sore even at a young age. We don't see white tigers living past 11 to 15 years in captive environment, when even though these guys came from the same litter, they have the same genetics. Journey here is probably going to live 18 to 20 easily and he'll be fine. That white coat causes a lot of potential for skin cancers, for eye problems, for mouth problems, for joint problems. It's just sad for these guys. So we prefer to rescue the white tigers when we can because they're a really good educational point. But if somebody ever tells you guys to save the white tigers in the wild, don't do it. That's not, they're just trying to scam you out of your money, okay? Orange tigers are Bengal tigers, Sumatran tigers, Siberian tigers, Indo-Chinese. There's 5, I don't remember the 5th one. those guys are going to be ones you want to find a reputable aid and actually support those tigers. White tigers are always Bengal tigers, never anything else. Now, did you hear the noise he made back at me?
Yeah.